Hello. Today, I'd like to show you how to delete an expense report in Workday. This might come up from a number of reasons. Most likely, you have made a duplicate expense report somewhere along the way, and something got saved. An expense report got saved in draft status, and you need to delete it. So whatever the reason you might have, there is a very simple way to do this. We're going to start here on our one.woostel.edu page. And of course, I always recommend to bookmark this so that you always have it available as a quick link to go to there. And then once you're logged in, you can click the Workday login. Now, from your Workday login homepage, you will need to go to the Expenses Hub. That is here for me in my top apps. This top apps section is not your most frequently or favorite apps. It's just the top 4 in the list of all the apps that you have access to. If you want to see your entire list because it's not listed here, you can click this View All Apps button, or you can click the hamburger menu button up here. And it's just these top 4 are going to be the ones shown in this section here. So if it's somewhere else down the list, you can always click this Edit button down at the bottom, and you can rearrange where these are at. But the top 4 are always going to show up on your home page. So regardless of how you get to it, you're going to get to the Expenses Hub. You click that, and that'll bring you to this sub page here for the Expenses Hub. Then you're going to click on the second line here in the top left corner, Expense Reports. And this is going to show you a list of all expense reports that you've ever submitted in Workday. Regardless of its status, current status could be that it's been canceled, it could be that it's been paid out, it could be that it's waiting on expense or on some approval someplace or review, or it could be that they've been sent back or in draft status. So I'm going to look at these two here. A quick way to tell whether or not you can delete a document out of Workday, if it's fully canceled or paid out or in one of those statuses, there will not be an actions button in this column, in this second column here. If there is an actions button, then you have options. You can either edit or you can delete. So this is the easiest thing to do. If you look through here and you find the report you want to delete, you just go to this actions button and you click Cancel Expense Report. Now, from the draft status, you also have the option of editing the expense report, making changes, or you can submit the expense report. But in this case, we're going to talk about deleting. Now, this is going to be the first step of 2. So you identify the report you want to delete, you go to the actions button here, and you click Cancel Expense Report. That brings you to this page where now in the red bar, it's confirming the action that we want to do, cancel this expense report. We've identified, yes, we want to cancel this. The second step is you actually have to click this OK button. If you just exit out of this before clicking OK, this will not be canceled. So you click OK, and then it brings up a confirmation you canceled the expense report. So that was it. Once again, I'll show you very quickly. You find the expense report in the list here. If you want to confirm this is the right report, you can always go to the expense report number here. And I recommend that you right-click on this and then go to See a New Tab. If you instead clicked directly on this, then it would actually reroute this entire page on the same tab, and you would lose this link here. You would lose the expense report hub. You'd have to re-navigate back to it. So I recommend right-clicking and click See a New Tab, and that brings up a new tab. And then you can verify, oh, this is the report. This is a mistake. I need to delete this. If instead of going back to this page, you want to just delete it from this page, there's also an option to do that here. You can go up to this menu up here, right next to the expense report number and name, and we call this the Twinkie button. When you float over that white rectangle, it turns kind of that orangish yellow Twinkie color with the 3 dots. So you click on that. That's going to be a left click, and then you float down your cursor over this expense report, and then you can click Cancel from here. So this is, I'm just kind of floating I'm not clicking anything. I'm just floating over everything. And when I get to cancel, then I click Cancel, and again, it brings me back to this red bar at the top where it says Cancel Expense Report. That was the first step. Second step is to actually click the OK button. And once again, you've canceled this expense report as the confirmation. From there, you can just click back to your shield in order to go to your home screen, and you're all done. If you want to confirm and verify that those expense reports are now canceled, you can go back to your Expense Hub, click on Expense Reports, and you can see those 2 reports have now been canceled. That's it. I hope this was helpful to you. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us in the business office anytime. We're happy to answer any questions. I hope you have a good day. Thanks.